Welcome back to Soul Moon Rising. I am Jennifer, and today we're going to talk about the throat chakra. If you have not already watched our intro video, I will link it up here for you so you can watch that and get a basics of all the different chakras. Now on to the throat chakra. Obviously, the throat chakra is located at the throat. However, it controls the whole area from your ears, your nose, and your throat, right basically down to your collarbone area. That's the whole area we're talking about when you're dealing with your throat chakra. So, it controls everything in that area. Like I said, ear, nose, and throat. It controls communication. It controls the thyroid and the parathyroid. Even like the spine in that area too. So if you have like neck issues or something, it controls speaking and self-expression. So those are just a few things that the throat chakra, goodness guys, that's just a few things that controls. Now, what does an underactive throat chakra look like? So these are people that have a hard time expressing their feelings. Maybe they have a fear of offending other people, or they have a fear of self-expression. They are very shy or have a very weak voice. They might have poor rhythm. So if this is a person that is normally musically inclined, but all of a sudden no longer has that rhythm, they could have a throat chakra issue. So on the opposite side is the overactive. Active person is going to be the one that has excessive talking tendencies. They may interrupt. They may have a very, very loud, domineering type voice. This person is, they could have a stutter or have a really hard time listening and paying attention to what somebody else is actually saying. All those are symptoms of an overactive throat chakra. Let's get to balanced. So a balanced throat chakra is somebody that's going to be a good listener. They're going to be able to express themselves. They're going to have confidence when they do so. They speak their truth. They are very creative. They live their lives creatively. They may sing very well. Now, just because you may not be able to carry tune does not necessarily mean that you have a throat chakra issue. This is somebody that could sing well anyway, and as long as they're in alignment, they have a beautiful voice. They're also very comfortable with body language, because remember, 90% of what you say is actually not words coming out of your mouth. It's the tone of your voice. It's how you hold yourself. It's the hand movements you use when you talk. All of that goes into what people actually are reading from you when you're speaking. Some physical issues that may come about if you have a throat chakra issue are going to be things dealing with the thyroid, and the parathyroid. So you've got hypo, you've got Graves' disease, you've got, I think Hashimoto's also has to deal with the thyroid, ear, nose, and throat, things as simple as allergies, weight loss, weight gain, digestive issues, because remember, digestion starts at the mouth and then goes down into the stomach and all the other organs. So all of this is tied to some disorder of the throat chakra. Talk about ways that we can correct this. So obviously, I'm a huge advocate for Reiki, so Reiki's always at the top of my list. Chakra clearings, oils, and I have a special little thing for you today for crystals. So the color of the throat chakra is generally recognized as blue or teal, even turquoise, kind of a bluish green color. So the stones that you want to use for the throat chakra are going to be blue. So I've got a few here to show you. So these here are two different pieces of lapis lazuli. Now, if you know much about crystals, lapis and sodalite are very closely related in the way they look. The biggest difference is lapis has pyrite in it, so you'll be able to see flecks of pyrite if it is true lapis. If there's no pyrite, it is probably sodalite. But they look very, very similar. These two pieces, while very different looking, are very similar. You can see in this one here, you can see the pyrite shining. This one's a lot harder to see in this lighting, but there is flecks of pyrite in it. Sodalite's going to look more like this one with the gray and white striations in it. I also have this beautiful blue kyanite. This one here is great for somebody with an underactive throat chakra, as well as the blue lace agate. That's what this is. I wish you guys could see the little loopies and stuff that are in this. It is so beautiful. I wonder if, no, it just doesn't come out quite right on camera. Bummer. And then one of my favorite pieces, I actually have a couple of pieces of this. This is angelite. So angelite actually assists in communication with the angels. So those are just a few of the crystals that I had to show you. But one of the biggest ways to open up your throat chakra is actually practicing speaking your truth. So tell people how it is. You don't have to be rude about it. Just tell them, speak truthfully. Don't beat around the bush. Don't make them have to guess. Say it just how it is. You don't need to sugarcoat anything. Adults or grown-ups, we can take disappointment if it is such a thing. And now I'm not saying that you need to be mean about it, okay? Remember that. You can be nice and give bad news at the same time. Now, speaking your truth doesn't always mean that you're giving bad news. Doesn't always mean that you're going to offend somebody. Could it happen? Yes, absolutely. But for your own personal health, you need to speak your truth. You need to be able to express yourself freely. Now, some disorders of the throat chakra are going to need medication, especially thyroid disorders. I personally have a thyroid disorder. I've been on thyroid medication for many, many years. However, through different techniques that I've been using for keeping my chakras in alignment, we have reduced the amount of medication that I've been on. So there is possibilities for that. I do know other people that have completely gone off their medication using different natural remedies for it. So that is all for the throat chakra. If you have not already watched our other videos, I will link a playlist right up here so that you guys can go and watch the other videos in this chakra series. Our next one that we're going to have is for the solar plexus. So this is going to be another big one that controls a lot of things in your body. So you can look forward to that. Also, if you have not already, please remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell so you get notifications when we post our new videos. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and help support us on Patreon. So thank you guys for watching From My Light to Yours. Namaste.